Hello there. I lack the spatial awareness to make a diagram, so I made this PowerPoint instead. This is the women's national soccer team. This is them celebrating their 2019 win at the Women's World Cup. This picture is important because many of the key players are somewhere in here, just not in the front. This is Ashlyn Harris. Ashlyn Harris is notable for being the goalie on the women's national team. And also, according to the internet, in her 2 appearances, she has played 0 time and made 0 saves. Do I know if that's true? No, because I don't understand the sports side of soccer. But I do know that she is a Libra Scorpio cusp. And yes, I believe in cusps. Leave me alone. This is Allie Krieger. Allie Krieger has been to 3 Women's World Cups, played a lot, touched the ball many times, and she's kicked. The point is that she's a Leo. And the other point is that Ashlyn and Allie have been together since 2010. They got married in 2018. They welcomed their first child in 2021, I think, and their second child in August of last year. Okay, so now we're going to take a little break from the soccer lesbians. This is Sophia Bush. You might recognize her because from 2003 to 2012, she starred as Brooke Davis on the WB television show One Tree Hill, which was followed by a 3-year stint on Chicago PD, and she spoke openly about how both of those were abusive work environments for her. I know her and I follow her on Instagram because she is a social justice warrior who's known for being on the right side of history and using her vast wealth to help causes that she believes in. Many of the queer women on the internet know her as the person who they presume straight because she's had several high-profile relationships with men, but are still attracted to because of her raspy contralto voice. This is Grant Hughes. He doesn't get his own picture because he's not super relevant. He's not like a famous person. He is Sophia's husband, who she married in the summer of 2022 after being friends with him for over a decade. Now, how do these two worlds collide? Well, Ashlyn and Sophia meet at Cannes in June 2023. In the 2 months that follow, July, August, Sophia has filed for divorce from her husband of only 13 months. Now, if you are a Sophia Bush fan like I am, you thought, what the heck? I thought this was her happily ever after. I thought this was going to be her forever. But you also are hoping that she finds love in the future. Now, flash forward to October of 2023, it's revealed that Ashlyn Harris and Allie Krieger are filing for divorce. Once again, the people who follow them casually but not super close are like, what the heck? I thought they were going to be together forever. This is 13 years. What's going on? Eagle-eyed fans like me, who follow both of these people on Instagram and know them to be very active, noticed that they hadn't posted a picture together since July of 2023. That's a long time for them to go without posting one another. So the news of the divorce was a shock, but not a surprise. Now let's recap. Sophia and Ashlyn meet at Cannes in June 2023. July, August, Sophia's getting divorced. September, October, Ashlyn is getting divorced. And then, about, let's say, 6 days after the news breaks that Ashlyn and Allie are getting divorced, Sophia Bush and Ashlyn Harris are reportedly dating. And what do I have circled in red here? They went on their first date a few weeks ago. This is shocking on a couple levels. First of all, Sophia Bush has never publicly dated a woman before. Second, lesbians are quick to get together, but very slow to break up. So how could they have gone on a date a few weeks ago when we're just hearing that Ashlyn and Allie are getting divorced? I should also mention that we haven't seen Ashlyn's children with Allie on her Instagram recently either. She's been flying solo. Now, the girls like me realize this sounds a little familiar. Sounds a little like something that happened in the spring of 2023. 2 people who have been together for over a decade, happily in love, until one of them meets a well-established star, and all of a sudden, both of these people are getting divorces from their seemingly happy marriages and now have ended up together. And the same way people have done the forensic work to discover whether or not there is overlap in this situation, people are doing the forensic work with Ashlyn and Allie and Sophia. Now, people break up, make up, get together at whatever pace is right for them. But Do their friends usually get mad when they start dating someone else if everything was kosher? That brings me to the third player, Megan Rapinoe. If you watched my last video, this is the clip that I started it with. Now, Megan Rapinoe is the star player of the U.S. women's national team. She is baby girl. I love this woman, and she's a Cancer, but that's okay. I forgot to mention Sophia is also a Cancer. Megan announced that she would be retiring at the end of this year, just as Allie is retiring at the end of this year. And in commemoration of her final game, Ashlyn posts a gushing Instagram all about how much she loves Megan, how proud she is of her, how happy she is to be on this journey with her. And there are several photos in this carousel that I will not show you. Now, Megan likes this post. She does not comment under this post. That's important. Because meanwhile, the post that Allie made for her, Megan's up in the comments. Heart emojis, crying face emojis, so happy. And we also see that for her wife's birthday post, she made the banner image, the first image in the carousel, pictures of her and her wife, Sue Bird, basketball legend, in t-shirts that say Allie Krieger Fan Club. Allie has also posted these pictures of them on this night in the Allie Krieger Fan Club t-shirts, and I'm not saying that Megan is flipping off Ashlyn in this image. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. So if there was no overlap, why would Megan be being so weird with Sophia in the earlier video? Why would she not have commented under Ashlyn's post about her? What's the true tea? And Sue was at Cannes with Ashlyn, okay? What does she know that we don't? Now, getting back into the heterosexual side of things. Recently, Erin Foster, who is a television writer, actress, whatever, accused Chad Michael Murray of cheating on her with Sophia Bush and really kind of made it seem like Sophia Bush stole him from her. Erin Foster has not been relevant since the mid-2000s, and she's also a Virgo. She is accusing her Virgo ex, Chad Michael Murray, of cheating with Sophia. Now, I initially believed this to be a distraction tactic to get people's minds off of Sophia and Ashlyn and the timeline there. However, my theory has changed. I see Erin, knowing now that she's a Virgo, as simply someone who's vindictive and wanted to jump on the train. She's still pissed about the weird overlap timeline between her breakup with Chad and Sophia getting together with Chad, and she wanted to just put it out there, Sophia has a history of being a cheater. Just like how earlier in the year, everyone was talking about how Ariana had a history of being a cheater. Now, I'm not going to get too far into this. There's a whole situation where Sophia's best friend from One Tree Hill defends her. If you want to look into the straight side of things, you can. But the important thing here is Miss Allie made a cryptic Instagram post where she talks about being in her Lemonade era. Lemonade? The album by Beyonce? Where she talks about how Jay-Z could never stay in the house and was breaking her heart because he was always cheating on her. Now, what is the point of all of this? The point is that it seems pretty clear that Sophia Bush wedged herself on in here and broke up this happy family with the 2 white moms and the 2 black babies. I did always feel weird about that, but I don't know how to articulate it, so I'm just not gonna. And I want to say, everything that is done in the dark will come to the light. These 2 women are Cancers, okay? You can cheat. You can steal a man or woman. You can get them in nefarious ways, but it will never last. It will never be the solution to your joy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm sorry to any Cancers who caught strays in this. I love you. I just want you to love yourselves. This took me 2 hours to do, and I don't regret a single second of it.